Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're watching Cuts, the birth defects, I guess. Guess who was born with a birth defect, I guess. Yeah. Automatically, just by seeing the photo, you can already guess who's already born and not born with it. If you guys like what you guys see, do like, comment, do all the good things, and let's get on with the video. Later. I have the habit to say later whenever I say that. But yeah, let's continue with the video.
I live in a world where most of the people that I see have arms that are longer than me, and
At least she got some.
I don't think she likes them. Cause her attitude just straight up just said, "At least you got some. I don't have any." Jesus.
Hi!
hello, I'm Jordan.
I'm Lou. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm a photographer, designer.
What makes you qualified to know if someone was born with disability or not?
I've watched enough crime shows, medical dramas.
I don't know that I am qualified at all.
Is anyone qualified to do that? I don't think so.
A doctor is what is qualified to be, to know if you're disabled or not. For God's sake, even he does have it right though, cause he should kind of know. Maybe no, I felt like it's just being disabled racist, I guess you can say. I don't know, but the other chick, why did she have to start over her pronouns?
Disability, how would you define it?
Disability is a social construct.
It is something physical that affects the way that one interacts with the world and the spaces around them.
What's your relationship to disability?
I know and love a lot of people that are disabled. I myself have a chronic illness.
Is there a difference between people who were born with it and people who weren't?
I would
Yes.
imagine that there is a certain mental component that comes along with that. This is how it was, and I've never known another. Versus, was me before, this is me after.
Let's freaking do this.
Okay.
I agree with that one.
Howdy, howdy.
I know.
I agree with that. For some reason,
Hi,
I don't
y'all.
agree with the chick. I don't agree with her.
Hello.
Hi, how you feeling?
Sweaty.
Yeah, I feel like my stomach is,
I can sense
in knots.
the nervousness. Ever stood next to anyone without any arms?
What do you do for fun?
I'm a dancer, so I like to stay very active. I feel like in my free time, I'm always moving.
What kind of style of dance?
So I trained in tap and ballet.
You do tap dance? I need.
She literally said she dances. I'm picking on her because for some reason I don't like her. Something about her I don't like. Whenever I don't like something or like somebody or dislike something, I do have the sense. And this chick just straight up just throws it off. Like, my meter's just going high as fuck. High as hell. I'm not gonna lie, but why did the guys only talk to a chick like a regular decent person? But when she talks, she's like, "Oh my god, you can dance?" She
To
had a
learn how to
correct-
tap dance. Can you please
she had
just
a
show
correct
me?
You do
voice
the
of
shuffle?
what's her thing.
Where you hop on one leg and then you make the
I'm
full
sorry, I'm
out
just
sound.
nitpicking this chick.
Yeah.
I want to know what your dating life is like.
I've been in a relationship for 2.5 years.
That's good.
It's actually quite interesting because it's like a able-bodied person.
How has your perspective about disability changed with dating an able-bodied partner?
I've had to realize that not everyone is ready to learn, like at the speed that I want to teach at.
I am going to guess that you were born with a disability.
Congratulations, you got the answer correct.
I got it. Thank you.
Think that you were born
Her
disabled.
sarcasm.
Because able-bodied is like a perspective that you don't seem to have had. Yeah.
You were born with a disability.
If you saw each other crossing the street, would there be a nod?
I think I would give a nod, actually. I live in a world where most of the people that I see have arms that are longer than me,
At
and
least you got some.
I would say, "What's up?"
She's quick on her feet.
Teresa?
No way.
No.
Teresa, you made it!
Oh my god.
I would probably just like smile at you.
Jesus.
What's up?
Hey,
I see Godsmack, you know. I see hand tattoos.
I wheelchair surf it.
Oh, hell yeah.
As I can.
This is rock and roll.
What do you do?
Security.
Your security?
People don't think that I can do the job.
Do you find that that is to your benefit that they, you
Yeah,
know?
I love it.
Yeah.
How would you say your disability has affected your life?
I have wheels that makes me faster than you. The only thing I can't do is walk.
You seem like a big dude. Have you like always been really into fitness?
Yeah, I love sports, especially
cool.
basketball. Yeah.
Very nice.
Did he just said what I think he just said? A few things that I can't do is just walk. My mind is just saying, no shit, Sherlock.
Nice basketball.
I've been playing for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Or so, yeah.
Hey, are you on a team?
Yeah.
Is it like a triple A? What are you, major league?
I'm on the Division I team, so
Okay.
we're the elite of the elite in the United States.
I believe you were born with a disability because it makes me think of my friends who have gone on to play professional sports or play at that level, have done it their whole life.
I'm gonna guess that you were born disabled.
How did you know?
I was right
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
The sports that you're talking about doing could have all been done being disabled
From
and stuff
birth?
like that. I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
I love your whole outfit.
Thank you. I see you with the plaid pants, the boots. What do you do for a living?
I design clothes for a skateboarding company. for
Oh,
skateboards.
sick.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then my passion project is I teach group fitness classes. So, yeah. There are a lot of disabled people that come to my group fitness classes. We do a lot of cardio, strength training, and then we have some normies as well, which is really fun.
Normies.
Yeah.
How have your family, your friends, their perspective changed in general? Do you have those kind of conversations with them?
I think with the friends, it's surprisingly easier to explain things. Dealing with a family has been a little bit difficult
Okay.
for certain reasons.
With family, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you were not born with a disability.
I'll say you became disabled.
From the experiences that you have with your family, it seemed like maybe there was some coming to terms or grappling with changes. You were not born with this.
I must say she has a cane, but she's doing designer, but her shoes say something else. Because when you look at her shoes, if you go back, you guys can rewind the video. Whenever somebody wears like thick boots, automatically mine is just like, okay, she probably has one leg shorter than the other, or she's trying to be tall. But whenever a disabled wears high shoes, it's mainly because they're just one leg is shorter than the other to overcome convenient. But hers is even out, but she has a cane, so I don't know if one leg is weaker than the other, or she has it like what's his face, House. I don't know if you guys ever watched the show House, where the guy's always limping with a cane. So, but House is already like 40 some, so around her 40s, maybe 50s, she's gonna be limping like that. But I think she was born disabled. For some reason, she's like okay with it. But the other chick saying that she became disabled. Not. Her wording's really, really bad. I would have just said maybe you got into an accident and you somehow became disabled, but not saying you became disabled by choice. So like, that's how I hear it from her though. But I'm just nitpicking her because like I don't like her for some reason.
You got me wrong.
I got you wrong.
Yeah. I was born with it, and my symptoms didn't show up till I was 6.
There you go.
It's like very dynamic, and it progresses over time.
Yeah.
Like I identify as being disabled my whole life, but my family pretended it existed. So
Yeah.
I didn't really come to terms with it until I was a lot older, and then getting a diagnosis officially when I was like mid-20s.
Wow, that's when it finally
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
Oh, what?
It was-
The gaslighting that happens from the
Yes,
medical
yes.
industry, and it's just like the worst.
Shut up about the medical industry. The United States sucks at it, but yeah, go to UK if you want something privileged or something like that. Pay for your bills, woman. No, I'm joking. The industry does suck, depending your case. Because if you're mentally disabled, it's a different course. It's the medical industry has everything organized. There is leg disability, arm disability, mental, emotional, heart. What's another? Lungs. There's another one for for people who can't feel things, like, and you're like, that's a disability? Yeah, it's actually a real thing that somehow somebody cannot feel anything. Like, it's such a thing. But it is good and bad, because one, the medical industry doesn't even, they send you a bill saying, hey, you need to pay for this, but then again, within 10 years it's gone. Like, let's be honest, nobody pays for that the government already pays the doctors. We just need to pay the hospital for the treatment, not the treatment, more of the supply, I guess, like the scalpel, the stitches and all that, you know. But let me continue.
First, so I'm so glad that you got a diagnosis. It's a big deal.
Look good, dude.
Hello, Jordan.
Do you guys know each other?
Well, we're both artists, bumping into each other. It's like 2006.
That's good.
But I'm like thinking about it, and I'm like, dang, I like know nothing about your life, like or your.
Yeah.
Well, so what do you like to do on a day-to-day basis?
I like to sleep in. I'm a painter.
Painter, I started
Yeah.
to gather.
Yeah, I can see you're like splattered with paint.
Yeah.
What kind of art do you do?
Mostly representational. Done a lot of animals in the past, portraits.
What made you start painting?
I did graffiti when I was a kid. I'd skateboard during the day, and then at night I'd like drink and do graffiti.
Tell me about your dating life.
Yeah, I'm relatively single.
I'm also relatively single.
Yeah.
I think she set herself up. Okay, for women that are watching this, please do not say, hey, you're also single, because it gives the other person or people around you the idea, okay, you're probably into this guy and you want to go on a date with him. Whenever you say that, just a straight up mental mind over there, like saying that out loud. Do not say, I am also single to another person who is also single. Like, I know you're trying to relate and everything, but trying to relate by a relationship does not work as well as you think it should, you know?
I feel like I'm blushing right now. Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
I'm gonna say you were born with a disability because I've been seeing you around for probably most of my life, and you've always been the same way.
Based on graffiti and skateboarding, I would say that you became disabled.
You're very perceptive.
I was right.
Yeah, you're right.
Can I ask what happened?
I fell off a bridge, and it was like in 2005.
Holy shit.
Yeah, me and some friends were writing graffiti, and I was drunk and broke my back.
So that's how the graffitis get on side of the bridge. I don't know if you guys ever wonder, like, you guys keep seeing, like let's say in the highway, you're like in the lower area. Like, here's the actual bridge, and here's the little area that you're going on, passing the other bridge, but like you're going to go up, and all you see is just graffiti, and then for some reason, somehow, there is a graffiti. Let me show you. Can you guys see the board? Yeah, you guys can see the board. You know what? Let me do it right here. Okay, so you see the bridge this way, okay? So this is a bridge. Okay? How the hell did they get graffiti in this part of the sections right here? Or this part of the section? Like, how high of the ladder? You're talking about like I don't know, maybe 100 foot? Like, you're talking about 100 foot, and then a ladder nowadays are just like 12 feet. I don't even think you guys can actually see it. I'm gonna just scribble. You know what? Maybe black you guys can see it. But yeah. You guys can barely see the black. Anyways, you're talking about like a small ladder that's like probably like 10 feet or even 12 the max, going up compared to 100, and you got them in a center. You got it right here in the center. That is like dedication. I'm not even gonna lie. Even the city kind of questions, you know what, should we even scratch that off or should we not? And that is a risky move. I don't even know how the hell you survive that.
How did it change your relationship to art?
I got more into art after that. I was in the hospital and I
yes,
started
you
like
did.
painting immediately, and my perspective changed, my hobbies changed. That kind of became focus of my life.
Yeah.
I still do like art illegally, like I'll put up art in the streets and stuff like that.
Do you feel that you have any more ability to get away with it because
Oh, 100%.
of the,
I think the cops are like, I just don't want to deal with it.
deal with it? Okay.
Yeah, how I'm gonna get them to the station.
Oh,
I like this guy idea of reasonable, but he isn't wrong though, because how you're gonna get that chair plus the guy to the to the station. You're probably gonna need like a paddy wagon just to like get them to that station. So it's might as well just hand them a ticket or give them a verbal warning just because, you know.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah, likewise.
Hello. What do you like to do for fun?
Well, when it's nice out, like really nice out, I like to go to the naked beach and you know, drink the lemonades and vodka and do some swimming.
Sounds like a good day.
Right?
Do you have a partner that you get to do these things with?
I'm single right now.
Okay.
Did the wife and kids thing and
Wife and kids? So my ideal is already thinking she got into an accident already. Because she said she already did the wife and kids thing. She's done with it, so I'm guessing she got into a divorce when this thing happened. That is my opinion. I think that's what happened.
now
All right.
I'm like dating myself, which
that's
has been a
cool.
lot of
Yeah.
fun. And I'm also perimenopausal.
What's that?
How would you say your perspective on your disability has changed over time?
I'm fully capable of doing things that maybe originally I had to grow and learn that that's the case.
When you were young, what kind of hobbies did you like to do?
Playing in the dirt, bows and arrows, and BB gun.
I think you were born disabled. You mentioned things
Sounds
that
like
sounded like
Louisiana
you could have
person.
been done in a wheelchair when you were a kid.
I'm going to say you were not born with disability. The way you talked about things seemed like a lot of focus on growth and coming to a fuller idea of who you are as a person.
So you got it right. I was in a car wreck when I was 16.
16. What do you feel is like one of the things that you go like, oh, this is something that it taught me about myself?
I had goals.
Right.
And those were no longer an option because they really required legs to make those happen. It's such a humbling experience.
Hi, I'm Charles.
Charles Jordan.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you do for fun?
I skydive.
Oh, shit.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a homemaker.
You're a homemaker? So you're just at home, like making the home all day?
Eating bonbons on the couch.
Oh my
no, it's
God.
definitely not that. I take care of my husband and our homes and 3 dogs, a horse, and a cat.
Wait,
So,
a horse?
yeah. Yeah, she was my Christmas present.
Oh, Christmas
Yeah.
present. Did she come with a big red bow on her?
She didn't, but she came with a rainbow halter.
Do you ride the horse?
Not anymore.
Oh, did you used to ride your
I used to
horse?
ride her.
What was life like growing up
Used
for
to.
you?
I had very supportive parents, and I was able to live a pretty normal life.
You were born with a disability. Sounds like you've been comfortable with yourself and your life.
So you got me wrong.
Yeah, I thought so. Because he said he used to ride the horse. I mean, he can still ride it with a disabled leg, but he's going to need like a belt, and it's going to need to be strapped around his waist in order to keep it in, just in case the horse decides to throw him off the whatever you call it, but the saddle. But I think I felt like the incident happened with skydiving, because he did mention skydiving. That's the one thing that keeps popping to my mind. I don't know if he landed badly and it just shattered it, but could be also the horse.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad, actually. That means I didn't feel like a 3-year-old amputee.
With the little horse clue,
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that you became disabled
Okay.
instead of being born disabled.
You got me right.
Yeah.
So the horse thing that's how it happened.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She bucked me off and I ended up underneath her and she crushed my leg.
Wow. You guys still have a healthy relationship?
Actually, she's who helped me
Really?
recover. I never blamed her. That day I did everything wrong. She was just being a horse.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
okay.
How the hell was that?
It was a
Train or
lot.
not.
Being put up.
Train or not, the horse is still a horse. You can't change law of nature. If the horse doesn't want you on your back, he would throw you off. If your dog doesn't want to be near you, he will bite or growl at you. Same thing goes for a cat. Will scratch you or meow, hiss, whatever, leave upon your side. So you can't really blame the horse. Her words of term saying you became disabled, it's really annoying. To say you got into an accident, I mean, it's easier. It sounds polite whenever you say oh, you got into an accident, like a puzzle, just to continue the conversation. Like, oh, that's interesting. I want to know how you got into an accident, instead of, oh, you became disabled by choice. Like, that's how I hear it, by choice, you know.
On the spot of being like, tell me about your disability, I need to know like exactly like what it is because of this like game that we're playing, was an interesting and hard thing to do.
What's some of your biases that were checked today?
Not considering like, oh, this is something that I was born with but didn't present itself till later in life. That was not even a part of the situation that I was thinking of.
I learned that if I see someone else with a disability, like they may not want me to give the nod.
Do you think Basso's cute?
I think a lot of people here.
Denial, right there and then. She didn't even say, like, yes, he was. She said, I think a lot of people here were cute today. Turning him down. Even the chick right there that's next to the cut, that says cut. You know what? It's a reflection. I gotta do this. That says cut. Even her face said, oh, shoot, he denied, like she rejected the question, all that. Also, I feel bad for the other guy, cause now he fears just to do the nod, like, what's up, dude? Like, we're both the same, you know? Just because of the other chick, you know?
We're cuties today.
Look at that heartbreak, man. Look at him. Just look at him. He's like, yeah, just say no. Jesus. If you guys like what you guys see, do all the good things. Like skateboard, like this guy, or spray paint, or ride a horse, or drive a car, or be cool. I don't know. Just do whatever you guys do. Just don't get into an accident. Those, you know, a lot of bad things will happen, like death. You know, and last thing you want to do is just die. So yeah. Later.